Welcome back to our mini-series entitled Jesus AD. We are looking at the interactions Jesus had with his followers after his death. Today we are looking at John 20, 24 through 29. Now in this famous passage, one of the followers of Jesus, Thomas, gets the label Doubting Thomas. But before we get into the passage, let's be real. We all have doubts about what God is doing or has done in our lives. We don't have all of the answers. We don't have everything figured out. I personally have not physically seen Jesus before me. Every single one of us has a level of doubt. But what we will learn from Thomas today can help us understand how to overcome those doubts and the response that Jesus wants to see when he shows up in our lives. Let's get into the story. The followers of Jesus see him resurrected. He meets them where they are, and they can't believe that he's alive. But there's one follower that's not there. It's Thomas. Eventually, Jesus leaves, and Thomas joins the rest of the disciples. The disciples are overjoyed, saying, "Hey, we've seen Jesus." Thomas doesn't believe it. He says, "I'm not going to believe it unless I see the nail marks in his hands, and I put my fingers where the nails were, and I can put my hand into his side." A little time passes, and eventually Thomas gets his wish. Jesus shows up personally to Thomas, and he says, "Hey, look at my hands. Put your fingers right here where the nails were, and put your hand into my side." He met Thomas in the middle of his doubt. But the important thing that I want us to focus on is Thomas's response in verse 28. Thomas said to him after he had seen Jesus, "My Lord and my God." There is nothing wrong with having doubts. When we bring those doubts to Jesus, he will meet us in a profound way. But sometimes the reason why he doesn't meet us is because we're not willing to declare him as Lord and our God. But when he meets us in the middle of those doubts, he wants a response of where we say, "Okay, Jesus, now that you've shown me that you're alive, I will follow you. I will do what you want me to do." Many of us in our doubts want Jesus to show up just so we can simply consider if we're going to make the decision to follow after him. No, if you want Jesus to overcome your doubts with his presence, you need to boldly declare that he is Lord and God of your life. I hope you will join me tomorrow as we look at the miraculous catch of fish in John 21, 1 through 14. God bless. Have a great day.